When it comes to getting maximum candy on Halloween night, there's definitely a lot of prepping that goes into it, and actually it all starts the previous night. So basically what you want to do the night before Halloween is get everything ready, and that includes the following. Make sure you have your costume handy at night. You already tried it out, it fits, it works, so no need to return it. Your costume should not restrict you in any way when it comes to trick-or-treating. You definitely don't want one of these. For me, ideally, this would be my Halloween costume. It's just a simple shirt. Sure, you might think it's lame, but honestly, this is all you need. Not only is it funny, but it's also lightweight and flexible. Oh, and very cheap. It will also not get in the way of you trick-or-treating. Now that we have established that you need a lightweight costume, you also have to be safe. By that I mean get something that you will easily be spotted at night. Bright colors always help. Something that won't cause you to trip or will be a hazard to you or others. You definitely don't want to complicate your life on Halloween. Again, a simple costume will go a long way on October 31st. Flashlights are a must on Halloween night, not just for others to see you, but so that you can see where you're walking. You can spot cracks on the streets, speed bumps, and other hazardous things that you might not be able to see in the dark. Of course, if you don't have a flashlight, you can always use your phone as a light source. Having glow sticks does help as well. You can wear these, hang them up on your neck, or put them inside your treat basket for added light. Going back to your phone, make sure that it's fully charged. You definitely want to have a full battery as you will be using your phone for more than just lighting purposes. As you trick or treat, you can play Halloween music that goes with the mood, or maybe creepy sound effects. Not only that, but you'll need your phone to communicate with your parents or friends. Share good locations where to trick or treat, anything that will help you boost your chances at getting more candy. It also helps if you download your local neighborhood app to get a better idea of which houses are confirmed to be passing out candy on Halloween night. So if you can, try to also take a battery pack to recharge your phone in case your battery drains really fast. As far as your treat basket, get the biggest one that you can find. Sure, these decorative jack-o'-lanterns are cool to have and show off, but there's no way that these can hold all the candy you want. If you're gonna be ambitious this year, get yourself a large treat basket. No flimsy bags, and I'd say no garbage bags either, unless they can hold a bunch of weight, because once your candy starts to accumulate, it will get super heavy, so you want your treat basket to be able to handle all that weight. And remember that lollipops can pierce through any bag, so I highly recommend that you guys get one of these awesome Halloween bags from your local dollar store. If for whatever reason you can't get a hold of one of these bags, just empty out your backpack and use that. It should hold plenty of candy in there for you. The type of shoes you wear will pretty much dictate how well you'll perform on Halloween, so it's a must that you wear the most comfy shoes you own. Don't worry about wearing your flashy attention-grabbing kicks. You won't need those, especially with all the walking you'll be doing. Seriously guys, make sure you wear the most comfortable shoes that you have when you go out and trick-or-treat. You don't want to get tired quickly or be in pain wearing uncomfortable shoes, so good running shoes should do the trick. If Halloween falls on a weeknight and you have to go to school the next day, try going to sleep early. But if you're too excited about Halloween and can't get much sleep, take a nap right after you get home from school. Rest up as much as possible, recharge your batteries, and be ready to do a lot of walking. Staying rested is very important. And yeah, resting is one thing, but where are you gonna get your energy from? Well, a good snack can hook you up with plenty of energy. I normally wouldn't recommend you eat a large meal or a big dinner before you head out. Being full can definitely slow you down. I'd say eat a small snack at home and take one for the road. It'll keep you going longer that way. Same thing applies with water. You have to stay hydrated. This is a huge must, and having water handy with you at all times is something that you have to do. A couple water bottles should do the trick, but depending on how you walk and how much energy you use up, you might have to stop somewhere to refill on beverages. Remember that drinking a lot of water can also get you super full, which can be a setback. Another setback you might encounter is having to go to the bathroom constantly, so that's why it's a good idea to only drink as much water as you need. Don't overdo it or you have to stop for number one at every corner you get to. I suggest you use the bathroom right before you head out to trick or treat. Yes guys, both 1 and 2 if you can. The idea here is to start trick-or-treating as early as you can. It helps if you wear your costume to class. That way you don't have to worry about having to change and waste time. This is definitely a good tip, especially if your costume involves face paint. So if you start early, let's say about 5 p.m. and you shoot for 4 full hours of trick-or-treating, you'll be done by 9 p.m. That's a whole lot of time that you'll have to collect as much candy as possible. I do recommend you go in groups, stay safe, and have a game plan to getting home but sometimes this will backfire as there's always that slow poke that will hold everybody back. So if you can, try to assemble a group of friends that will have the same objective of getting the most candy as you. With everyone having the same common goal, it'll be easier and faster to get around collecting candy. It used to be that the houses that have their porch lights on are the ones participating in handing out candy, but sometimes that's not the case. So try to spot the good houses, the ones that actually took the time to decorate their yards, the ones that have decorations in the front. Those are the houses you want to get to. You also want to hit up the neighborhoods with the most houses giving out candy. Going to rural houses will take all night. Look at your neighborhood app and see which streets are the ones that are handing out the most candy and go there first. That way later on you can come back and trick or treat there twice on your way back home. And we all know that going to rich neighborhoods is very beneficial. Not only will you get more pieces of candy there, but you'll also be getting premium candy and treats that you might not see in other neighborhoods. Of course, not all of us live near fancy neighborhoods, so what can you do? Well, sometimes if you're in luck, you'll trick or treat at a large apartment complex. Reason being is that all the doors are close together, so you won't have to walk much to get from one house to another, and you'll be feeding your treat basket at every door you stop at. As I said before, on your way back home, you can stop and trick or treat at the same houses you did hours prior. They might not even remember, and if they do, I promise you they don't really care, because most people can only hand out candy for so many hours. After that, they just want to get rid of their candy. So if you hit up the same house twice, they won't care. By the time you get home, you'll be stocked up with candy. Make sure to inspect the candy before eating it, just to be on the safe side. But yeah guys, you would have completed a whole night's worth of trick-or-treating, and your reward will be a big bag of candy. Hopefully these tips help you, and remember that at my channel I have way more videos where I teach you smart methods to get more Halloween candy when you go trick-or-treating. Now guys, before I wrap up this video, I want to remind you about the giveaway I mentioned at the start of this video. If this video gets 5,000 likes before Halloween, I will be choosing someone from the comments, and that person will be getting a treat basket filled with 1,000 pieces of candy. To participate, just like, subscribe, and comment below. Good luck guys, have an amazing Halloween season, and I'll see you pranksters in my next video. To get more Halloween candy when trick-or-treating, create a sign on a piece of paper that says, "Put candy in to make a wish." Tape it on your treat basket, and when your neighbors see that, they'll be eager to make a wish or two or three. The more wishes that they want to make, the more candy you'll get.